Now, who's gonna try to start that engine?
Oh my.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the original Goon Squad garage, where we're gonna continue working on our 2019 Ford F-150 Raptor. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we actually got this sucker in the paint booth. Well, actually just a bed in the paint booth, because we decided to paint this thing in sections, and we ended up painting this whole entire bed. And I gotta say, this sucker turned out flawless. It is just looking super sick from the back end over here. But now we gotta get the front end to match, which we do gotta focus on the cab. And what we're gonna do is probably just pop the bed off, leave it here, and just take the truck over to the paint booth and just paint it like that. I think we're gonna get the best results like that. And as of this truck, we already sanded that whole entire side there, repaired a few damages on the hood, and all that's left is just to wet sand this whole entire side along with the hood, which we're gonna do that right now. But first thing we gotta do is take apart a few things like this door right here, take off the mirror, the handle, a few trim pieces here and there, and also we gotta completely pop off this damaged door right here and replace it with a brand new one that we got. Then after that, I think we're gonna be able to sand this whole entire thing and eventually try to make this thing to the paint booth. Alrighty guys, so we just had to pause for a second because Fat Finger Foods here was walking around with a rack of ribs, and look how he set it out for us, dude.
Shop style right here, man.
Oh my goodness, and them suckers are fire right there, dude. And those two types, right? What you got
Yeah,
there?
we did beef and pork.
The beef one's pretty fire, dude. I like the red meat on there. Look at all that, dude. It comes right off the bone right there. That's delicious.
I think that's my first time ever having beef ribs, dude, and that's
first
fire,
time.
man.
Yeah, they're definitely good. You can taste all the good flavor. And
Dude, how long did you cook these for, dude?
it was like 6 hours, but you got to sacrifice for the good stuff.
That is right. What do you think, Pops? Is it fire?
Yes, very nice.
Very nice. You got all the animals around here. You got Thomas, you got Max, you got Buddy out here.
They're just sniffing around, man.
That's how you know it's good,
Oh,
man.
man, we were smelling the smell for like 6 hours.
I wouldn't be surprised if a bear came out the woods, man.
It easily can come out.
But anyways, we're moving right along. We ended up taking apart that one door over there, threw on a brand new door as well.
Now we're gonna take off we bought some brand new stands because
Yes,
our
sir,
stands
dude.
got bent from the bed. We're gonna throw that bed on this stand and then probably start sanding again, right?
Yes, sir. We're gonna start sanding as much as we possibly can. Are we gonna try to make it into the paint booth tonight, or
If not tonight, then tomorrow early
yeah.
in the morning.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. So we're gonna keep on doing as much as we can. So let's just eat up a little bit more and then get back to it.
Let's do it.
Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day here, and this morning we ended up doing a little bit more wet sanding, and this whole entire cab is basically 100% sanded. All we got left is just a few more little pieces here and there, like this brand new mirror cap and also that brand new door handle, which we got to take that sucker apart a little bit just to get it sanded. And we even did a little bit of repairs on this little piece right here, but you know what? For the most part, we are almost ready to head towards the paint booth. And you guys also might have noticed that we brought out the Audi A7. And as you guys know, we still haven't got that sucker started, but you know what? Today we got some amazing news where we're finally able to get a key from the dealership. Now all we got left to do is just get that key programmed to the car, which we got Dennis flying all the way out from California, and he's gonna hopefully get that sucker started, and hopefully that sucker does not have a blown engine, dude.
Like we mentioned before, we don't know what that engine is about. It may be blown and maybe not, but if that thing runs good, dude, that's an epic project that we're gonna jump on,
We got some epic things for it. We're gonna probably show you guys as soon as that sucker gets started.
Hey man, they should already know we got some epic things. The brakes, man.
Oh, dude, the brakes is probably gonna be the most epic thing, but you know what? There's some stuff that we haven't revealed yet, so I can't wait to show you guys all of that. But as right now, while we wait on Dennis to arrive, we're probably just gonna keep on moving with this stuff right here. We got a little bit more left to go. We're gonna load this sucker up on the trailer and head towards the paint booth because our goal is to try to get this sucker painted today. So I say we just keep on moving with all these parts right here, and eventually we'll get that Audi A7 hopefully started. That's it?
This car, that's pretty much it. Now let's turn it off and then see if we can use the remote to unlock. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's alive. All
Dude,
right.
this is awesome.
So yeah, it does recognize. So now who's gonna try to start that engine?
I say you do it, man.
Okay, I'm kind of worrying. We have oil, right?
If it breaks, it's your fault.
Oh no!
We have oil, I think so. I really don't know where the dipstick is on these cars, but
There is no dipstick.
No
It's all
dipstick?
electronic. You can buy special dipstick to measure it, but okay.
you do
It
it.
says engine, check engine coolant. Do we have coolant?
We got coolant.
Okay.
I think a little bit.
A little bit of
Okay, let's
coolant.
give it a
Okay if
shot.
there's no coolant.
It runs!
What?
And it runs really good.
That is awesome.
Awesome.
Dude, that is
Dude,
awesome.
that is just amazing. He said it runs really good. Dude, I don't hear nothing out the back here. This sucker is silent, but you know what? We're gonna change all of that. This
We're gonna cut it off because we gotta check the coolant.
yeah, for sure. Go ahead and cut it off.
There
Dude,
you go, guys.
that is awesome, dude.
Dennis is the man. Dennis, do you want to tell everybody about a little bit what you do and what you can do?
Yeah, so basically, we work on automotive electronics to make our own software for a Subaru and Volvo. And we do it in depth. So we basically know how it works, how it's designed, how to program it. And we also have our small YouTube channel where we start making our own software for Tesla. So if you're interested to watch how we go into design from scratch our own software, you guys can welcome join in and take a look.
Definitely, dude. I'm gonna leave that stuff down below. But dude, this is just so awesome, man. This is just a huge milestone for us because this thing has been immobilized for the longest, and you came and saved the day all the way from Silicon Valley.
Yes, anytime welcome, guys.
Alrighty guys, so we are finally up in the paint booth here with a Raptor, and we just got straight to work,
Got
dude.
straight to work, and we're just trying to tape this thing up as fast as possible because we are on a time crunch, trying to just get this truck painted tonight. You know what I mean?
Exactly, that is the goal, and I think we're gonna accomplish that, get this sucker slicked in. But as far as the taping, that probably takes the longest, right?
Yeah, the longest, and you try to be the most precise. That way you don't get no weird tape lines in your paint and stuff like that. And on top of that, every vehicle is different no matter what you're painting. So you got to kind of figure out where you're going to put foam tape, where you're going to put regular tape. But this one happened to be pretty simple so far.
Pretty dang simple. Yeah, we're moving right along, but there was a lot of foam tape, as you can tell, right there, all the way across, and there's center right here, because you don't want any overspray going into cracks and crevices where you already painted, and we don't want it to enter that inside there.
You don't
know
want
what I mean?
no overspray on the interior because the clear coat will actually sneak in there and get on some of the stuff in there, and it's just kind of harder to wipe off and stuff like that.
We can't have any clear coat getting on that carbon fiber right there. That's
we'll
gonna
just buff it if anything.
love it. But anyways, look at this. We got some ratchet straps up in here, kind of holding these doors closed as if they had like the latches and everything on there.
Yeah, we don't want none of that loose. We already taped up along the edge at the top over there because we're not painting the roof and stuff like that. Got this front end just simply taped up, nothing too difficult up here. Just gonna basically almost ready to throw some tarp on this. All we got left is one side.
Yeah,
right
one
here.
side we already figured out that side, so this side should go pretty dang quick. But dude, this is about to be exciting, dude.
Dude, this is epic, man.
We're finally gonna paint this sucker, and we're gonna be done with all that, dude.
We've been to the paint booth like every other day, but dude, this is the last day we're here. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't got to paint anything else. But dude, this thing is about to get slicked in,
Dude,
man.
slicked in. We got multiple exciting things. Not only this, but at the house, the Audi.
The
dude.
Audi finally got started, which is just some amazing news. I wanted to fool with it a little bit more just to put it in drive, reverse, neutral, and all that good stuff. But as I mentioned, we're kind of trying to speed stuff up because we want to get this truck painted as soon as possible. But dude, the Audi is just, man, I'm
goodness, dude.
excited,
We
man.
might have to test it out in this video, dude.
Dude,
Go
we
ripping.
might. Dude, once we paint this thing, we might have to just go like rip it or something like that.
But
you know?
anyways, I guess, yeah, let's just keep on moving. That way we could actually get this knocked out tonight. And what do you say? Tape it off and then what?
Tape it off, throw some sealer here and there, throw some base, and clear this thing. some blue paint on it finally, dude.
The whole entire truck is finally all blue, and basically all we did was after we threw sealer, we threw the paint over just the sealed areas,
we
right?
just painted the sealed areas and the primered areas, and of course these new parts that were black, because we just wanted to go ahead and just throw blue on all that stuff. And I actually did 2 coats on everything, and I'm probably gonna end up just doing the 3rd coat throughout the whole entire truck, just painting this whole entire thing.
Yes, sir. Instead of like blending onto this hood, I think we just figured that we just go ahead and probably paint the whole entire thing, right?
Yeah, it's better to just paint it that way. All your metallics lay down. I mean, since we're painting on this side of the hood and on that side, we're just gonna go ahead and just spray the whole truck, and I think it'll look a lot better as well.
Definitely.
Dude.
And on top of that, we got plenty of paint too.
Yeah, we got 1 more cup of paint, and I think a half a cup. So that half a cup that's gonna be left is gonna be the mist coat. So I think we have plenty of paint.
Hopefully, dude. I didn't really double check that gallon that we had there. But other than that, dude, the coverage once again with the Sickens is just absolutely
flawless,
sick, dude.
It just looks super smooth. But right now, I say we go ahead, probably mix up another thing of paint, or we don't even have to mix it. We pour it up.
It's ready to get sprayed.
Yeah, ready to spray. So we're gonna spray this whole entire truck in, mist our last coat, and hopefully get some clear on. finally painted, man.
That is it, and everything went pretty dang smooth for the most part. And that was just 2 coats of clear, and I think that's all it's gonna need, dude.
That's all it needs. It looks super good all throughout. All the paint just looks flawless, man.
Dude, it may need a little bit of buffing here and there, but you know what? That's something that we just cannot perfect for some reason, dude.
Maybe one day, whenever we get a brand new booth, we'll actually minimize most of that. But you know what? This is just a really old booth. It just tend to happen. You know what I mean?
That's not a big deal right there. We could easily buff that out, which we typically like to buff all of our builds out, you know?
Just a little bit, just to give it that shine, you know what I mean?
Sir. But anyways, we have to untape a few things, that way the clear coat doesn't stick like permanently.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and like it's really better to take that foam tape off as soon as the paint dries a little bit. That way it doesn't, like it does like that. It'll stick to that paint and it's really hard to peel off.
It'll make rough patches.
Yeah, it'll make like a little rough line in there. So you want to peel it off as soon as you possibly can without actually
letting
it dry. So we got it all taped off everywhere on these sills and stuff like that, around the window. I mean, dude, just look at
this
that hood right
hood
there, man.
is flat as can be.
Man, I think I just poured it on there with the clear coat, dude.
Oh my goodness, that hood probably won't need any buffing at all, but man, so far so good. And I think we're gonna get a little bit of a closer look probably tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, tomorrow in the sunlight, dude. Even throw the bed on it, dude. Permanently, dude. That's gonna look so good. I'm actually super excited about this one,
sir.
dude.
But as right now, I think we're just gonna head back to the original Goon Squad garage and just see what's going on there.
That's with the Audi.
Yes, sir. She drives. That's all that matters right there. Now put that pedal to the metal and let her rip.
I wouldn't do a burnout, but this thing's all-wheel drive.
I know, right? But also we got to make sure that we put some coolant in it because it's super low on coolant.
Yep.
And on top of that, we did need to do an oil change as
we
well,
need to
right?
do all that for this Audi because
What is
But look at
that?
that, dude. The camera is super nice for a 2012 or something.
2016.
2016. That's a pretty good
Dude,
camera
this
quality,
is
dude.
so sick,
Let's
man.
just give it some revs. I want to hear what it sounds like.
Be careful though. Okay,
It's a little bit.
I think that's enough. Is it gonna blow up?
No, it should be fine.
What do you think, Bob?
Not too so long.
Ooh, it's got a little bit of black smoke coming out of
It's
it.
not long
Not
time
warmed up?
sit too much time, standing in the backyard.
Yeah, it's probably got a bunch of carbon buildup
Yeah.
or something like that. But dude, hey, hit that wing once again. Look at that. I think it's got some sort of code error where during the wreck, it kind of just locked into the upwards position or
Yeah, you
something like
just
that.
have to drive it, and then it will reset itself.
Yeah, perform a drive cycle, dude. But man, this is awesome. Once again, man, we appreciate you,
Anytime,
dude.
Anytime.
Man,
Look at
this-
that. It's actually right
Oh,
now.
there he goes. It looks pretty clean with it closed as well, dude. And the engine is not blown. There was a little rattle at the beginning, but that's normal, right, Dennis?
Yes, because all the oil went back to the oil pan. It's been sitting for a while.
Yeah. So you said you got one of these cars, right?
Yes, and I love it.
Oh, that's
Well,
awesome.
Now I love my Tesla more.
What? Your Tesla, man? We gotta get a Tesla or something like that. But dude, this is sick right here. I think maybe tomorrow we'll run to the Audi dealership and get some coolant.
Yeah, get some coolant, see where that leak is coming from, possibly even like fix that leak for now and maybe even go rip
Oil
it down the
change?
road.
Maybe oil change?
Yeah, oil change and stuff like that.
Yes, sir. But as of right now, we're probably gonna have another bite to eat because Fat Finger Foods is out here just
Dude,
producing
that's
food,
all
man.
he's been doing is cooking, man.
Did he keep you?
Yes, I tried, guys. It's amazing.
That's awesome, man. That is just good to hear. But you know what? We're probably gonna have another snack right quick. We'll probably catch you guys tomorrow in the morning.
See you then.
Oh my goodness,
This
dude!
thing is looking good, man.
Dude, it looks so sharp, especially with the bed on it and all. Go ahead and pull up a little bit more because we got our brother-in-law filming a video over there. We don't want to interrupt them, dude,
Dude,
because
should I be in the shade right here, dude?
yeah, no, actually get into the sunlight because we want to see that metallic. But dude, it looks good in the shade, in the sunlight, every which way possible. Oh my goodness, dude. And we're gonna get it a little bit dusty, as you can tell there. Cut that sucker off and hop on out, dude. That whole entire paint job just went super smooth right there. Of course, there is a little bit of trash because that paint booth is kind of like an older paint booth. So
Yeah,
you know,
and it's still a little bit dirty. The filters haven't been changed in a while, so I mean that's just what it is. But it's better to paint in the paint booth than inside of our garage because it would have been a lot worse. But dude, for this is probably one of the
better paint job. Not the best. I don't know if you would say the best because the Camaro ZL1 literally didn't need a buff.
that
dude.
was the best paint job. But this is one of the better paint jobs right here. Super minimal.
Look
I don't
at this
think,
hood,
Yeah, I don't think
dude.
the hood has one bit of trash. I'm guessing just because of which part of the bay it was sitting in. But dude, this thing is just smooth,
Dude,
all the way around.
Definitely
man.
all the way around, and it matches perfectly to the bed and everything. But that is pretty much it. I think in the next video we're pretty much just gonna buff this sucker, dude.
Or we can go ahead and start throwing, because since we need the paint to dry out just a little bit more, I say we start piecing together the doors, all
Yeah,
the sills and
okay.
stuff like that, the handles, dude. And this thing is gonna be on the road before you know it.
On the
man.
road, but before it probably even hits the road, we're probably gonna throw some mods at it,
Oh,
dude.
for sure, dude. Number one thing, we gotta do exhaust as soon as possible, man.
Heck yeah, that's probably gonna be in the next video, but so far super happy with how everything turned out. And here soon, dude, this thing is gonna be ripping like it ain't never been ripped apart.
before.
But guys, that is pretty much gonna be a wrap for today's video. In the next one, you're definitely gonna see this sucker coming together. I can't wait to see what this front end is gonna look like, and plus the aftermarket parts that we got for it. So definitely make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And of course, we got Dennis on the inside. He's already getting some codes cleared because the ABS light and a few other things. And he's just gonna get this sucker running right once again. That way we can off-road and on-road it, and everything is running properly. But anyways, also be sure to give us a follow on Instagram where you can get an inside scoop there before YouTube. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.